Hey, it's Melinda from melindaz.com coming at ya.
If you know anything about me, you know that I love the 80s. Not only was it an awesome time, but it had some pretty kick-ass movies with some fierce life lessons. Like this, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. The Breakfast Club showed us that everything can be solved with a makeover. And we had this to look forward to on Saturday nights.
Oh, Ricky Schroeder.
This gorgeous child taught us, the more wishes you make, the more magnificent Fantasia will become. And these guys showed us that just because you don't like someone doesn't mean you can't get along. Which is important because these two kids, they did not get along. Do you remember the Karate Kid? Well, it's back. And this time it's from someone else's perspective. Not Daniel-san, but Johnny Lawrence. Played once again by William Zabka, or as I like to call him, Billy. Do you remember him? Always shirtless, always tan, always blonde. And always the bad guy. He played Jack in National Lampoon's European Vacation. He was in that obscure one, Just One of the Guys. And he played everybody's most hated diver in Back to School. He was always the bully, always in someone's face, which was perfect because that's what he was doing as Johnny Lawrence. And now he is back. At 53 years old, he is reprising the role in YouTube Red's reboot Cobra Kai, a modern day take on what's happening now with the crew from the Karate Kid.
So in the tradition of the Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai are the bad guys. They're the bullies. They're the ones we're rooting against. But they have this fierce mantra: strike first, strike hard, no mercy. How can we spin that so it's something positive? Let's explore.
Do you remember this? Do you remember how badass this was?
I can't hear you! Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir!
With the premise that Johnny is bringing back Cobra Kai today, what is his take on strike first now?
Lesson 1. Strike first. Cobra Kai isn't just about karate. It's about a way of life. Take that first lesson. Striking first is the initial step towards victory. Okay, like when you're at a party, you see a hot babe.
Yeah.
You don't wait for some other guy to go talk to her first, do you?
I mean, I've never been to a party, so...
Big surprise. All right, look. Striking first is about being aggressive, right? If you're not aggressive, then you're being a pussy, and you don't want to be a pussy. You want to have balls.
Strike first. Just like Billy said, be aggressive. Be innovative. Have no fear.
How can we make strike hard something positive?
Strike hard. Make your mark. Be bold. Announce your presence.
And then, of course, we have no mercy.
No mercy. But we turn that one onto ourselves in a loving and caring way, to the point where we believe in ourselves so strongly that we don't allow ourselves to have the excuses, to give ourselves the excuses to not do what we set out to do, where we believe so ferociously in what it is that we're doing that no matter what, no matter who tries to stop us, we forge through and we see it to the end.
And then we have this famous scene. Not only do we get this iconic move, but we're taught that the good guys always come out on top.
So there you have it, a classic case of positive reframing, where we take something that's traditionally negative and turn it around into something positive so that we can learn and grow from it. Well, to keep the theme going, tomorrow I'm going to talk about living in the past. In Cobra Kai, everybody is stuck in the 80s, stuck in high school, and I'm sure you know somebody who is still stuck back in the day, reliving their glory or not being able to get out of some kind of nightmare from their past. Maybe it's you. We've all been guilty of it at some point. Well, tomorrow we're going to talk about why we do it, and more importantly, how to get out of that rut and start living in the present. And just for fun, at the end of this video, I'm going to tack on the trailer for that YouTube Red series, Cobra Kai. Remember, I am not affiliated with it at all. It's just some fun, and everybody needs a little fun, right? Have an awesome day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.
Who is it?
Banzai! Daniel LaRusso here for LaRusso Auto. We are chopping prices on all of our inventory. Johnny? I knew it was you. This is Johnny Lawrence. He and I go way back.
Oh, this is the guy whose ass you kicked.
If you want to get technical, I kicked his face.
Hey, where you going, come
Oh, I didn't know you guys were trying to buy beer.
Hey!
Watch your car, man.
Get the hell out of here, loser.
Was that like Taekwondo or something?
It's karate.
Do you think you could teach me?
I'm driving home from work yesterday, and in this strip mall, I see... After 30 years, I thought that guy might have changed, but he's still the same prick. I heard you beat up a bunch of teenagers.
I didn't beat up any teenagers. I kicked the crap out of a bunch of assholes who deserved it.
Thinks he could bring Cobra Kai back to the Valley? Yeah. Not on my watch.
You want those kids at school to keep dumping things on your head? You want all the girls to think you're a wangless dork?
You're gonna be my karate teacher?
No. I'm gonna be your sensei. I'm gonna teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. A method of fighting your pansy-ass generation desperately needs. Okay, let's see what you got.
She's a girl.
And?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Girl's a natural cobra.
Johnny, you and I, we aren't done.